Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tablemon. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to be playing with Arceus DURALUDON VMAX, a deck that I've basically learned to love, to hate to love. It's really good, it's really powerful. It just doesn't seem to work as well for me as it does for other people when I play against them or they play with it. If you've seen my last video of this deck, I definitely wasn't playing a very good list, I would say, because it only had a 2-2 Duraludon, it didn't have Mustard, so very questionable choices from the list that did well in an online tournament. This one's more to my liking, and I mean, still, it feels like I start Duraludon more often than Arceus. I can rarely pull off the Mustard. I can rarely have a double turbo with a hyper potion in hand, but that doesn't mean it's a bad deck, of course, for any reason. It just, like, I don't know, it doesn't seem to work for me, which I think it's something that we all feel, right? Like, you see a deck that does really well online, and then you try it out, and it doesn't work for you for some reason. But we're gonna give it another try. Maybe I will eat my words and the deck will work flawlessly, fingers crossed. But the deck revolves around Duraludon VMAX. The Skyscraper ability does shut off some some Pokemon, as they do rely on special energy. Mew VMAX has a hard time attacking Duraludon VMAX. Without path to a peak, something like Arceus VSTAR with a double turbo is not getting past its ability. It's not like game defining, there aren't any decks that immediately auto lose to the card, but it does complicate the life of some decks, if you will. And then we have G-Max Pulverization, a straightforward 220 damage, which isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, so no worrying about Miltank or anything like that. We also have a 4-2 Arceus line, with Arceus V-Star using Trinity Nova to power up our Duraludon VMAXs, and Starburst Lightning Search for any cards that you need, obviously to help with the consistency of the deck. And that will hopefully let us set up the Mustard, where we can only play this card if it is the last card in our hand, and we may search our deck for a single strike Pokemon, which Duraludon VMAX is a single strike Pokemon, and play it onto our bench, and then we shuffle our deck and we draw 5 cards. Now, outside of that, we have Hyper Potion plus double turbo energy that we can attach to Duraludon and heal it. It's already difficult-ish to attack the Duraludon, so with the Hyper Potion healing, with the Crystal Cave healing as well, 30 damage per turn, and the Big Charm extra HP, taking down Duraludon can actually be a little problematic, especially when it's swinging for 220 damage each and every turn. 4 Bosses Orders lets you target down the right Pokemon at the right time. Changes I've thought about this list as well as of recent: changing one stadium for a training court, so you have access to energies in the later stages of the game. Also taking out a boss potentially for an extra money, taking out an incense perhaps for an extra energy as well. Those are all things that have been in the back of my mind, but for now we're gonna play this deck in the ladder after this message from our sponsors. If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it, and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. If you're looking for sealed product, Paladin Cards has some of the best deals, and you can get 5% off any purchase with code TABLEMON5. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Right, this hand is the perfect example of what I keep talking about. This deck just will not work for me, as it does for other people. We are up against a good matchup in Blissey, but I don't know. I really don't know what to do about this. I really do not know what to do about this. Heavy Ball in Blissey, that is odd, to say the least. There's a Miltank, which is fine. I mean, the good thing is, Blissey doesn't apply a lot of pressure until like turn 3, usually, unless they get like a big discard right now of a bunch of energies. Alright. There's a Radiant Greninja discarding a powerful energy. There's a double turbo and blissful blast for 50. All right. I mean, that does get me the Arceus VSTAR, but am I really grabbing 2 energies off of that? Nah, I'll grab 1, right? I don't think I'll be needing boss in this match. Also, probably won't be needing switch either. So I'm gonna grab the Arceus VSTAR, and then I'm gonna grab a Marnie plus a double turbo here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna play the stadium yet. I want them to try and play the first stadium if possible. Pulling off the mustard now is going to be a lot more difficult, but should be fine. If I can win the stadium war, I'll be okay here. Hopefully Marnie lets me play. Okay, I mean, better than nothing. We're definitely safe. There's no way my opponent can attack me next, or can KO me next turn, so we are definitely safe here. All right. Alrighty. Drawing extra cards with Greninja. So the cool thing about this is that I don't have to play the first stadium. I can literally just wait and wait and wait. Okay. Here's 1 attachment. There's the Blissful Blast. Okay, so I really need at least 1 Duraludon in play off of this research, or I can just grab the Quick Ball top deck. Very nice. Okay, now I'm actually not even going to bother. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother researching away. So I have the incense ready to go for the good friend. Oh, I should have attached the metal to the active. I did not think that through. I should have attached the metal because of the potential of crushing hammers from my opponent. But I can still win this, even if I lose all the energy, as long as I win the stadium war. The issue is if I win the stadium war and potentially deck myself in the process. That would be the issue. Okay, my opponent certainly cannot hit for 250 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energies attached. And yup, immediately punished. Oh my god. I can't. Something always goes wrong with this. Granted, this is my bad choice, but still. Okay, so now the bad thing is I have 1 fighting energy left. Oh boy. I can't believe it. I mean, another head flip would have been really problematic anyways, right? But still. Oh my gosh. Super punished. Another thing they can do is, like, if I'm not attacking... then... my opponent can just manually attach, and eventually just play down the stadium, and that's when they attack me. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, this is 100% on me. This is my mistake, but it would have been 100% easily avoided if I had thought a little bit through about my decision on which energy to attach. I also have the bare bones energy, and this is why I wanted the training court. Sometimes even just getting 1 energy back would possibly be enough. All right. Twin energy. instead of double turbo. That's interesting. Interesting and definitely good. Alright. I mean, they're playing more cards, which is good. Them discarding the energy, it's also good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Discarded. Boss and Marnie. Them discarding Marnie is also good. What? Why? What? Why are you playing Irida in your Blissey deck? What the heck? Why are you playing Irida in your Blissey deck? That I cannot in good faith explain. Alright, so I do have to research. And I do find a stadium, which is good. I also find this. Alright, so we'll heal. No energy though. Yeah, a fourth fighting would certainly be good here. Fourth fighting energy would certainly be very, very good. Yeah, if I hadn't attached the fighting to the Arceus, like after I left the button on the mouse, like after I let go with the mouse, I immediately regretted it. Should have been the metal. Yep, I would have been able. I would have knocked out this Blissey already. Well, there's a path, so that's a dead Duraludon. Didn't even have to dig for the path. That's so sad. And they're doing more and more damage. Yep. This is really, really, really bad. And they still have 2 crushing hammers left. That's the worst part. Okay, well, should have quick pulled within no stadium. I play 4. I have 3 left. I believe I didn't prize any. Jeez. And that's the game. Echoing Horn the Arceus, boss KO. Yep. On to the next one. Alright, now we have a decent hand, but we're going second. So I'm not gonna count myself lucky just yet. We do see a water energy, which could indicate Arc Intel. Manaphy now gone. This is definitely Arc Intel. So, okay, so yeah, this is as bad a matchup as it gets. And that topic is just icing on the cake. So yeah, there's a choice built already. If they go Melanie, that's a dead Arceus. So I absolutely must set up a Duraludon here. And I kind of like the boss. The Ultra Volt discard is going to be quite hefty. Alright. Well, dude, are you serious? I can't with this deck. I lost 2 metal energies and I prized 2 of them. I really just can't with this deck. Right, I'll thin the other fighting in case this dude somehow survives. I can't. I truly cannot with this deck. Yep, there's a capture. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, that's something. Jeez Louise. So my opponent's drawing worse than I am. Alright. That's a pretty lucky top deck. Okay. I honestly... I did not expect to get the research. I don't care about the stadium. I feel like the boss, given the current circumstance, the boss is really good. So I'm going to discard the other fighting. Now I can no longer attack with another Duraludon, but I priced 2, so it doesn't matter anyways. It truly doesn't matter. It truly does not matter. Okay, I could go boss KO this dude, because this one already has a special energy, so they need the stadium as well. However, I'm just going to take this down. I'll save the boss. Okay, I mean, it's very possible I still lose this match, however. Very, very possible. Alright, my opponent immediately promotes the Arceus. Confident in their top deck. And that's it. Alright, quality game so far. On to the next one. Alright, I can't believe it. I got an Arceus and an energy, and and a quick ball, and I'm going first, and a draw supporter. What? And we're up against a bad matchup. All right. And okay. I don't know what to say. The hyper potions, they're crucial, and I don't know. Okay, I priced a draw. The hyper potions are crucial if I'm going to win this match, and I'm probably gonna have to discard 2 of them in the next turn. I don't know why this deck hates me so much. I truly don't. What did I ever do? Like, I'm a big fan of Duraludon. I really am. And I'm a big fan of Arceus, right? So I don't know. All right. Yeah, how you beat this deck is by tanking hits with hyper potions. All right. After I bench the Duraludon, I mean, I was gonna speak of this. This means they're not having a great turn, which is honestly fine by me. Okay, now I don't mind doing this research. I got the VSTAR, and that's good enough for me. All right, you never know when the big charm might make a difference. You're not an Arceus VSTAR. All right, so I'm just getting double turbo switch and swinging immediately, and we're gonna see a concession and another high quality game. I mean, at least I'm winning in this high quality game rather than losing. All right, and then we will you up, my good friend, and Duraludon. Like, we're in a very good spot. Obviously, my opponent didn't get an attack off. We know they're dead drawing. We know they don't have any energy whatsoever. So it's gonna be a quick loss for them. Alright, Pokestop. Oof. Yeah. A little late with the Battle VIP pass. The choice spell's useless. And on to the next game. This is the third game after the last 2. I've been disconnected within the setup of the game. I don't know what is happening with my internet. And between the bad draws and that, I'm a little tilted. Not gonna lie. Very frustrating. I can't record it, and I can't sit down to record a video. Like, it frustrates me that either my draws are really bad or my opponent's draws are so bad that I can't record a proper video. And then it also frustrates me that I can't record a proper video because my internet keeps dropping. Sorry about all the complaining in this video. I'm just like definitely nervous and like about Worlds and performing well, and then drawing crappy hands, playing against crappy situations where my opponents don't draw well or I don't draw well and I don't get to showcase anything at all. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Okay, well, it seems like my opponent is drawing well. They just decided to play the path before doing anything else. Okay, we're getting Marnied. That gives me a chance at a decent hand, because I was definitely dead drawing. But it's Marnie, so somehow my bad hand just became worse. I can't do it. I can't get a good game with this. What is wrong? It's just unreal. I don't understand. How can I draw a worse hand when I get Marnie out of a dead draw? I don't even know what to say. As opposed to just having the Pumpkaboo in hand with no need to search for it. Now I can VSTAR for another path and I'm dead. Simple as that. So much skill. I'm never playing Arceus DURALUDON at any event ever in my life. I don't know what's wrong with this deck. It does not work for me. It works flawlessly whenever I play against it, and my opponents just like they fly through, and it looks like the best deck ever. Whereas we have the last half an hour as an exhibit as to how bad I draw, and the previous video as well. I am titling this video the absolute worst deck of all time to ever win a regional tournament. That's the title. And this is purely personal. Yeah, nothing against people who like this deck, people who play with this deck. It's just my personal opinion, based on my experience, based on for whatever reason, I suck at this deck. Yeah. And it doesn't help that the previous two games where I had playable hands, and it looked like my opponents had playable hands, I got disconnected, and they took away the reconnect feature from PTCGO. So it's just like it's been poop on poop on poop piling on top today when I sat down to record. So I'm not gonna record anymore. What? Okay. What? So my opponent somehow had Pumpkaboo, had Starbirth. Like, if you prize your switching card, that's fair. But why would you not... What? 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 Why would you not pass to the peak again? What the heck just happened? I don't know what to say. Like, I'm only winning because my opponent decided. I mean, there is a universe where they priced 3 path to the peaks and their switching card, right? The chances of that happening are so infinitely small that I cannot, in good faith, give my opponent the benefit of the doubt. In this case, I truly cannot. It is just completely unfathomable that they somehow did not what? I don't know. I don't know. It's so infinitely small that it's unfathomable that it didn't occur to them to replay a path to a peak. Like, I want to give my opponent the benefit of the doubt to where It's not that they're prized. They thought they couldn't play the stadium. I don't know. What? Or maybe they forgot. They grabbed it and they forgot. I mean, benefit of the doubt. I've done that before, right? I did that in the final of a tournament. I grabbed the path to a peak and then I forgot to click on it. When it probably would have won me the game. So I will give my opponent the benefit of the doubt. That mistake or that misclick has now led me to going from this deck sucks to I can possibly win. But not because of the deck's power, not because of any other reason other than my opponent is playing. Well, okay, there seems to be a bug. I can't right click on cards. So what? What? Why would you grab a mill deck rather than another Bidoof? I mean, the fact that there's a mill tank in play in this deck shows that. I mean, so yeah, they lost the benefit of the doubt with that play. That's what just happened. Okay. So now I'm wondering, if I Avery, they're going to discard these two, right? That's a nice top deck. I think I'm just going to research. I'll play the Pokegear share just to see what I get, but I'd rather keep those two supporters in my deck. We're just going to research here. And be in a pretty good place. I did draw a lot of energies to the point where I can't trade Innova for even 2, but that's okay. Just attach the metal here and be completely fine. I wonder what the card they grabbed was. So instead of grabbing a supporter, they went for the Sharons. Wait, how? Oh, I was gonna say, how do they draw cards? No, it's just the Arceus pieces. Arceus pieces, Reese's pieces. Arceus pieces. The new Pokemon candy. All right. I mean, it's just a matter of attacking, and that's it. Right. I do lose a Hyper Potion and a Double Turbo, which I'm not super happy about, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, I can also not lose them by playing Marnie instead. I really don't care about what's in my opponent's hand at this point. I care about getting this combination of cards. And here we go. Max Pulverization, 220. I really hope my opponent knows that Miltank doesn't protect them from Duraludon. Alright, they have the immediate path to a peak versus my dead drawing hand. So they will be able to attack me. I will be able to heal up one attack, which is really good. Would be even better if I had a stadium to go along with that, or a supporter to draw cards as well. It is what it is. So we get to play, but all right. So I need to attack 3 times total to win this game. Once, twice here, and once here or here. And that wins me the game. When I heal off most of this damage, I can't right-click on cards. Look, I actually cannot right-click. And yep, they power up the Miltank as if that's gonna do anything at all. I do top deck. Oh my gosh, I was about to misplay. I do top deck a research, which is very nice. I do play 4 Boss's Orders, so I can definitely discard that one. And I'm I'm just looking for a stadium, basically. And we get 2 of them, in fact. Just click on that, and I have the 2 bosses order, so I win in 2 turns. Unless, even if they share skill, actually, I win in 2 turns. Even if they share scare, I absolutely win in 2 turns right here. Wow, they just have their path to beat immediately as well. Okay. All right. There's a Palpad for the Sharon and the Raihan. Okay. I don't see how my opponent can win this. Imagine if they didn't forget to play down the path to a peak. There's no way they didn't forget, right? Absolutely no way they didn't forget. Alright, there's the max balloon. It's fine. Playing this down might just prompt them to give up. And I have the back-to-back bosses, so I really don't have to do anything here. Just KO, and then I go boss KO this Arceus, or this Crobat, or this Arceus, and I have a 1-card hand. What could they possibly draw that could help them here? Okay. They promote Miltank. So I kind of like just attacking the Miltank. I shouldn't, right? But I mean, maybe my opponent will still think that Miltank's top Duraludon. I don't know. Questionable decisions from my opponent. I should not have won this game. There's no universe where I would normally win this game. They priced their switching card fair. They still needed to play that path to beat. There was no reason not to do it. So yeah, not a fan of this deck. I don't know why. It just doesn't work for me at all. And add to that the technical issues I had, and it was just a recipe for disaster for this video. I would not fault you if you dislike it. I appreciate the likes or dislikes or any engagement in the video. Yeah, but I feel like it was very telling how my mood immediately changed when my opponent made that mistake, right? So it's just, it all comes down to I hate losing and I love winning. So when I know I have a chance of winning, I'm very happy. If I know I'm probably going to lose because I just have crap luck, then that really frustrates me. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.